How does a 450 stack up against a 300cc two-stroke? Does a light flickable mod 300cc two-stroke stack up against a powerhouse of a 450? I built this 300cc YZ two-stroke and I'm putting it up against this 450 in not just lap times, but also fun factor. 300cc two-strokes are not allowed in AMA Pro Racing. 250cc is the highest they compete against a 450. 450s haven't been just absolutely dominant for pro racing, but also weekend warriors and vet riders. But is a gnarly built 300cc two-stroke close on a non-tilled backyard just for fun track? Or is the 450 still dominant in every aspect? Before we throw down some lap times, let's go over these machines. Both bikes are 2024. 450s get regular updates every couple years to make sure it's the best race machine possible. The 250 gets less updates, the last one being in 2022 to update the body, but has been the same base model since basically 2005. So it's extremely refined. There are tons of mod parts for these 250 two-stroke engines since it's been super similar since 1999. A stock 250 two-stroke weighs 227 pounds wet, while the 450 weighs 240 pounds. Racers ride the 450 because it makes smooth, consistent power bottom to top. You can use more lines on the track. Vet riders can leave it in one gear and lug it around. People ride the 250 two-stroke for fun. You get more of that raw two-stroke true motocross route style of riding. You have to be skilled to keep it on the power band, shifting a ton to ride it to its full potential. Another big factor to consider is the maintenance. The 450 is much easier to maintain and you don't have to worry about much other than the regular wear parts. When you eventually do have to maintenance the engine or you blow it up, the parts are much harder to change, much more expensive, and it's overall a lot harder to do. But most people will never reach that point because these bikes are pretty dang reliable and you can put hundreds of hours on these engines really with not much problem. Two-stroke maintenance, much more routine. You go through pistons, clutches, cranks, all that good stuff all the time, but it's much easier to do. But being a two-stroke, they're much easier to work on. Your average rider or mechanic can pull it apart and throw it together for much cheaper than you would a four-stroke.